is available at the corner.
Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Tyler Bones is in that spotlight, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. Last month, he had a double-digit home run total. He's not going to get cheated when he's at the plate. When he connects, goodbye, Mr. Baseball.
Clayton Kershaw. Tyler Bones is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base.
Mark Trumbo will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Runner goes for third. Hit to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. But one's all they get as the run scores. Now to the plate, Tyler Bones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 21 for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now, obviously, this pace won't last, but, man, he is hitting everything in sight.
And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. Winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, it's the 3rd and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Tyler Bones will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Ethier, still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 22 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, how about this for a first inning outburst? They've come right out and really handed this guy his lunch on the mound. And that's going to wind up being a first inning grand slam. Wow. You know what? They may not be.
Tyler Bones is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Ryu looks in. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, and there's a leadoff base runner.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the third inning.
Mark Trumbo is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he'll step off. Runner's off for second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's on the move again from first. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A two-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
And you know what, guys? Some games, you just...
Adrian Gonzalez comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time, trying to strike him out for the second time. Right side and right into the shift. Bones. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday. Tyler Bones strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game. That batting.
Mark Trumbo steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no shot even for Crawford. It's a foul ball. It's sharply toward third, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4-for-4 afternoon.
Pedro Velasquez steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
And there he goes toward second. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead got even wider.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad.
Ground ball left side. Machado is there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it. And that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Tyler Bones is our subject as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games you won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and although that performance will be a tough one to match in this one, I know his manager and teammates are hoping he's got some more magic left in that bat.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is... Tyler Bones digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone, a home run. Solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year, but nowadays managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there?
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Bones. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together.
Tyler Bones will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, this at least is a way to make some kind of positive out of what's been a really difficult evening so far. I don't think this will make much of a difference in the final result, but at least it shows you that they're out there playing hard and not laying.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Tyler Bones will stand in for the first time. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Adam Jones will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. There goes the runner on the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Oh, you better have to pay it.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gentry is there. Let's see if they try it. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So stepping in, number 26, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. He will score, and the Orioles have tied it up. We're even now at 2-2. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out. Craig Gentry will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Machado has it. The second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Now to the plate, Tyler Bones. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score 2.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat.
Adam Jones will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Yeah, and what do you know? He's got a good chance to get another RBI on a sac fly right here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Mark Trumbo will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Vaccaro looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 148 for his career. And the lead is now 7-2. Tyler Bones steps in. Shot to third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself a...
At the plate, Adam Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Got a lot of it out to deep left. Vaccaro racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-3 ball game. Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. C.J. Cron will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Sent on the ground out to second. Bones scoops it up on to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's Brock. Tyler Bones will stand in as one of the starters. The 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Matt Wieters will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. And the 0-2. He's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now that we have a chance now, time to check and see. Stepping in, Tyler Bones. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gentry ranging back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
In now, Tyler Bones. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gentry ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd of the game as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Tyler Bones will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This late in a ball game go untapped.
Runners off for second. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Derek Dietrich steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Three-run home run down the line and right as this lead got even wider.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame.
Cliff Pennington will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in to the end of the game.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets over.
Yeah, this one started out with some promise, but it winds up as a laugher as they cruise home with a 9-run victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.